Welcome back to the 27th episode of Sports Avenue with Jim and Steve, and now Jonathan. Sadly, just kidding. Today we're talking about the NFL and some early predictions for the season.
Everybody, we are on Podbean. The link will be in the description. But if you just want to go ahead and look it up anyway, Sports Avenue with Jim and Steve.podbean.com. That's where you can find all of our content. Our website is up and running. We have articles going up. Hopefully going to be on the daily here soon.
Tyler's talking to you, Tyler.
Tyler, you're the guy. We're waiting on you.
5 hours to end
Said
the day.
Say you'd have something, by the end of the day.
4
whatever.
hours and 45 minutes to be exact.
You suck. Yeah, the website's still in development, people. So don't be too critical, but be critical. If you want to help, absolutely, by all means, reach out to us. Look us up at sportsnuts.co. Join us or die. Just kidding. Follow us on Twitter at _SportsAvenue. The brand itself, Sports Nuts at Officially Nutty. We are on Facebook, Sports Avenue with Jim and Steve. Instagram, Sports_Avenue440. Our Twitch, Sports_Avenue440. As always, our preferred method of contact, go ahead and hit us at our Gmails, sportsav440@gmail.com or sportsnuts440@gmail.com.
Welcome to the show, brother.
Welcome to the show, Jonathan.
How you doing?
Hey, brother.
For the record, all three of us, we're all brothers. We're all related, so it's really cool to be able to do all this.
Now we just need the last one to join in.
Yeah, and eventually he'll come in if he's not too busy being a pro gamer.
Maybe a couple years down the road.
No, he's a pro gamer now.
Gaming Warrior 247.
Gaming Warrior 247. Shout out, bud. Without further ado, we're gonna go hump right into this.
Time to insult and compliment some teams.
Yeah, it's gonna be mostly insults. You suck. If you don't bleed brown and orange, you don't matter. Yeah.
Rodgers.
Yeah, unless you're the Packers. So, anyway, we're going to start with the NFC. We're going to start with the East.
I thought you said West.
Dallas Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys? He's actually, Steven's wearing some American shorts.
I sure am.
So we're going to talk about the America's team.
They're not. They're not anymore. Browns are. Welcome to Cleveland, baby.
Welcome to the heartland.
So, bottom line, without Zeke, I think they're under 500. I think they're a 7-9 team.
What's the over and under about how many claps Jason Garrett gets this year?
Oh, man, I'm going to say about 1.5 thousand. I'm going to give me 1,500 claps.
Every time Dak throws the ball, he's going to clap 5 times.
Before
Woo! And, he dropped it. All right, man, it's okay.
Oh, Dak threw 50 yards to the left side of the field. Oh, it's all right, Dak. It's all right.
It's all right, man. It's all right, man. Oh, double coverage? No, man, you got this next time.
I don't even want to coach in the Super Bowl. I'd rather coach the Pro Bowl every year.
Yeah, I don't want my job. He's going to fire me this year. Come on, man. It's okay. I got this. I like you. You're a good dude. You and your tattoos and your third-round draft pick or whatever the hell he was. Dak?
Oh.
I don't care. You're not important. So, the Cowboys... if Zeke doesn't play, they're under a 500 team. That's fact. I think they're... I said 5-11. That was a little harsh looking back at it.
Without Zeke, they're going to get clapped.
yeah. Without Zeke, they're 5-11.
I agree. Yeah, 5-11 is going to be realistic. Maybe 6-10, but I don't know. Without Zeke, basically being that whole offense.
Now, Jonathan, with Zeke, what do you think?
With Zeke, I would probably flip-flop 11-5.
You think so?
Yes.
You think Zeke is that important?
Yes.
That's it's pretty bold.
I think Dak Prescott, if Zeke doesn't play, is going to lead the league in rushing yards this year.
That'll be Lamar Jackson until he needs a wheelchair. You suck! I hate Lamar Jackson. Suck! New York Giants.
The New York Football Giants. Just kidding.
The New York Football Giants.
I think the Knicks are better than the Giants.
That was with Porzingis.
But
some might argue the Cavs are better.
Yeah, they are better next year.
Julius Randle's been the greatest free agent signing.
Yeah, just ask Stephen A. You suck.
For all sports in New York, he's been the greatest free agent signing, Julius Randle.
Oh my God, he has. Oh jeez. Who needs Kyrie Irving, a crippled KD? You're not important. New York Giants, they're gonna go 4-12 tops.
That's being generous.
They're gonna draft a real quarterback next year.
The Meadowlands,
like the second or third overall pick.
It's not gonna be the Meadowlands. It's gonna be the Mellowlands.
Who they drafting?
No, the Meadowlands.
Who did they draft this year?
Yeah, who are they
for
going to draft
quarterback?
next year? They're drafting a quarterback next year.
Jake
Well,
Fromm.
Well, they just drafted one this year.
Actually, I'd be okay with
Jake
that.
from
Yeah, they did,
Georgia.
They drafted what's his face? Who?
DJ.
Oh, that's right, Daniel Jones, the guy who is exactly Eli Manning.
They realized.
Now, mind you,
A lot
Eli did
younger.
win 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, he's a lot younger. So,
They both
if Eli
mouth
can,
breathe.
if
They're
Eli,
both mouth breathers.
if Eli can teach him, do as I say, not as I do,
Then getting clapped.
I would,
dislike.
then I would
Clapping
definitely
alien
say
cheeks.
he's going to be a lot better. But
Area 51, the show is not going. We are not going to Area 51. We will broadcast live from the battlefield, though.
we will have our own perch. And,
We will have a play-by-play analysis.
With
Tony
the
Romo.
Naruto runners are gone.
With
Tony Romo will be joining us from the booth.
Tony Naruto.
You know what? That'd be okay, because Tony Romo gives an awesome play-by-play. I really liked listening to
Oh,
him.
he's going up the middle. Oh, he's getting slaughtered.
Hey, listen, he's like, oh, he's got him deep. He's got him deep. There it goes.
And
He
maybe
was
next
so
time.
good. I like Tony Romo. Anyway, New Giants are dog. They're just dog. They're crap. They're garbage. You're hot
They're a
garbage.
giant pile of poop.
You're a big Daniel Jones. That's what you are. With a little Eli Manning nuggets.
A little sprinkle of
Too bad. I feel so bad for one person. Saquon Barkley. You're about to get rid into the ground.
Quads.
Hard.
And you just got
Hard!
to sprinkle some Saquads in there
Oh,
too,
some
to top it
Saquons.
off.
Man, you're going to get like 300 carries for the next 2 years, and then you're
That's why
just
he's
going to
gonna
need
be RB1.
You're going to need a jazzy chair for the rest of your life. Good luck, pal. Hope it's worth it.
He's going to lead the league.
Yeah, he will. Sure, I agree with
Clearly.
that. Until he dies.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, he might need a wheelchair before Lamar Jackson. I'm gonna ride that one into the ground too. I believe that Lamar's dog crap.
No, Lamar.
Philadelphia Eagles. 10-6. Now a lot of people could be mad about that.
11-5.
They should
be going 16-0.
The Philadelphia Eagles are the greatest team that ever played the game.
What? Yeah,
Says every Eagles fan ever, probably.
Madden has them ranked the best
Shut
overall
up.
too, don't
Shut up.
Well-
All right, John Madden.
We're talking about EA here. They're not the smartest of
No.
people anymore.
No, they're just so freaking bad. They ranked Baker in 83.
Yeah.
He was in 81 last year.
Yeah, I know.
they? So much better.
Oh, what'd you do in 13 games this year? Oh, you broke the rookie passing touchdown record, who was previously tied by Peyton Manning
And Russell Wilson.
and Russell Wilson. Oh, but no big deal. Yeah, you're so bad. I had to whisper that. I'm sorry.
They're Daniel Jones.
They're about a half pile of Daniel Jones. You're so bad.
And a quarter pound of Eli Manning nuggets.
With a side to Eli Manning. You're bad.
2 sides of Eli Manning with that one.
Oh,
However, the Eagles do win this division.
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, since we're in this, we got to speed this up a little bit. We've been having too much fun.
Well,
The Eagles are going to win the division. They're making the playoffs. If there is a wild card from this division, it'll be the Cowboys, and that'll be if Zeke plays.
Yep.
I'd agree.
All right. Well, the Redskins. Forgot about them. Yeah, you don't really matter, but you're not going to be the worst in the division, so you actually be the second best team if Zeke doesn't play. So there's you got something to hang your hat on.
Possibly third. They could be the second team in the division this year.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah, you'll be in the middle. You won't be last.
I always believed in you, Case Keenum.
I
Remember?
did. Yeah, you did. I am a believer in Case Keenum. People will sit there and knock them hard, or knock him really hard. He's a legitimate quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, who
When he shows up.
Well, that pending. Who did we say we would take over Case Keenum, or we would take Case Keenum over?
What, Sam
Who
Bradford?
was it? Was it Kirk Cousins? It was Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, because one led them to the NFC Championship, and the other with the same exact team, pretty much.
The same exact team flopped.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I stand by that. Redskins will be 6-10.
Oh, that's right. And Case Keenum gets to face the Eagles twice, and that's who he lost to in the NFC Championship the year prior.
That'll be bad.
Oof.
Oof. A big oof.
I could see him taking one against the Eagles.
Yeah, then. Yep.
Yeah. They get
Going even in
blown
the
out the
series.
second one. The first one. What do you do? Real bad.
The bad.
Anyway, NFC North. Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
You know, the Bears.
The Bears, who
No.
who are they? We thought they were.
The Polish sausage. Ditka.
The Bears, who we
True
thought they
biscuit.
were.
You ever seen that skit? Saturday Night Live with Farley and
Dicka.
Dicka? Yeah, Dicka. No, Dicka's not in that
Well,
one.
no, he plays as Dicka.
Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
Well,
These are
there's
names
some-
before his time.
Oh, there are. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Farley, like Chris
Chris,
Farley?
yeah, the
Yeah.
guy that died. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, he's just sitting there at a table. He's like, they're just Bears fans. He's like, oh, another heart attack, you Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Oh, because he's just a great big fat dude. He's just eating meat and drinking beer like a goon. It's just me. He's me.
But it's a
Except-
Browns fan.
Yeah,
That's the way.
exactly. Go, let's go Browns. Let's go, Baker Mayfield.
Oh, just have another hand tag there, Steven.
There you go.
Oh, Baker, I love you,
Baker,
Baker.
OBJ, catch them balls.
Oh, you're
I'm
such
feeling
a
dangerous.
There you go. Chicago Bears are going to be 10-6 this year.
11-5.
They're making the playoffs.
Yes, they will be the wild card.
I
They're
think
going to
there'll be a wild card team out of this
Yes.
division.
I sure
only
hope so.
behind one other team, which we'll get into in a few minutes.
The Detroit Lions, though, we're gonna move on to them real quick before we get too hard ahead. Detroit Lions are gonna be 6-10. I like the team, but
It's a rugged division, baby.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like you could argue the other three teams in this division are playoff bound.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm,
if
I'm not lying. They're pretty good.
Hey, but Kerryon Johnson, he's the real deal. You put Kerryon Johnson on the Packers, and I mean, you got a problem.
We're talking
Yeah.
playoffs,
We're
baby.
talking playoffs. We're
We're
talking,
trying to win a game.
We're talking playoffs hard. I mean, granted, Jonathan, what'd you say for the Lions?
I said that they're going to go even. They're going to go 8-8.
Carryon Johnson's gonna have a lot of carries. This
Yeah,
year.
he'd be
Carry.
carrying them Lions. Don't get hurt. You're gonna get drafted early in fantasy leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like hard. Green Bay.
Go, Pack, go!
Cheeseheads all the way.
Aaron Rodgers,
hit him with
MVP
the-
award.
Hit him with the cheese.
Love him or hate him, Aaron Rodgers is.
He is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. I love Aaron Rodgers.
I'm gonna fist fight you under corner because Joe Montana is gonna whip out his man meat
His sketcher,
and
his,
just slap you across the face.
his Velcro
It's
sketcher.
like Jerry Rice says, "No."
So for anyone that doesn't know, I am a diehard Green Bay Packers fan. Always have been.
to the one fan that's
Always-
listening.
To the one Packers fan, we appreciate your support.
Always will. I love Rodgers.
I love him.
But Brett
It's-
Favre started it all. So
I love-
Brett
I-
Favre did start it all.
I love Olivia Munn.
I love Olivia Munn so much. She's so hot. She's a bitch, though.
But it's going to
Aw.
be
She's a
a.
horrible person.
I think it'll be a good year with a new head coach.
Le
Um,
Fleur.
I think.
You can call me Le Fleur.
That's Stephen A. That's how he calls him. No, diehard Packers fan Jonathan has been literally since he fell out. Since Mom just squatted and just Jonathan fell out. Wah. Mom,
Love you, Mom.
I hope you're not listening because you're embarrassed.
allowed
They're
to
making
do
the playoffs for sure. They're going to win this division.
12-4.
I think the Bears might.
They're packing a lot of talent this year.
Hey, this defense is the best. This
Talent-wise?
probably either the best or tied for first in this division.
Yes.
I think the Bears have a really good D.
Their
But
front seven.
half their secondary went to Green Bay. So
No, one.
Go, Pack,
no,
go.
wait.
Amos.
One went to the Green Bay, and the other
Yeah,
one,
the best safety. No big deal.
and the other one went to Denver. Eddie Jackson, the slot corner.
I'm not worried about Eddie Jackson.
Vic Fangio.
Vic Fangio stole that one. Yeah, Green Bay is going to win the division. They're making the playoffs. Minnesota's the last team. We have them as a potential wild card. I got them going 9-7. Wait, no, we never said what the Packers are going. I said 12-4. Jonathan said 12-4. Jimmy said, what'd you say?
Like 12-4.
There you go. We're all said 12-4 for the Packers. Minnesota Vikings, they're going 9-7, in my opinion. Potential to make wild card.
I would say that they're going to go 10-6.
Teams just getting older, and they're not
Which, yeah,
not keeping the youth, and that's the problem.
you've been staunch about that, and I agree with that. So what do you think?
I think 9-7.
I think it's a solid bet.
I mean,
I would take. I would take the under.
And I like Mike Zimmer too.
I do too. I like him as a coach, but he's really waving off as a head coach here. Didn't they just fire his whole staff?
I don't know.
With off season, I thought they did. I don't know. Anyway, it might be something. No, it was the Falcons. It was the Falcons.
Well, no, I don't think it's his fault. It's just the management's like they're just saying, "Oh, let's pay all these contracts."
Okay, you want to go down? Oh, yeah. All right, I agree. We're gonna move on to the NFC South. Jonathan, you look like you got something you want to say. Go ahead.
No, Falcons. I think are going to go 9-7.
Do you know?
Yes, I think that with their running backs not being definitive, other than
Devonta Freeman.
Devonta Freeman, but he has been injured. How many times the past few years?
He was hurt all last year, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. Well.
And he has also been back and forth the year before.
Their defense is.
I think you're back and forth.
Maybe.
They have pieces. They have talent. They have talented pieces on the defensive side, but they don't have a whole defense. That's the problem.
But I think that this year they will start utilizing more than just Julio for the wide receivers.
I don't.
I think Ridley will be.
Hey Julio, catch this! It's triple coverage.
Woo! Oh man, we'll get him better next time. All right, man.
I think
Matty Ice coming in.
All right, coach.
They will utilize Ridley more.
You think?
For a sophomore, yes.
I sure hope so.
Yeah. You think I do like Ridley, but I don't know if they're not going to necessarily utilize him more.
When you have Julio,
he's going to be more of a slot guy. He's not a 2 guy.
Nah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen, but I think that they will.
They got a good tight end, Austin Hooper too.
I agree. I think 7-9 solid. I think I'll take the under on them though.
Yeah, 9-7, 7-9. We're pretty close to.
Yeah, they may be closer. I don't know. They're it's not like they're getting younger too.
But
they haven't really reloaded.
But still, with that record, we all agree that realistically they will be second in the division.
Oh yeah.
They're not going to make the playoffs. No. They won't wild card.
Because they have talent there. They just get hurt.
Yeah, they do. But now the Panthers. Let me tell you about the Carolina Panthers and how good they're going to be.
Christian.
They're not. Carolina Panthers are overrated. Cam Newton is done. In my opinion, I think this is Cam Newton's last year as a starter. I think the shoulder really messed him up bad, and they didn't fix it right at first. He's 100%. He's 100%. We heard all that last year.
I want to watch a couple games of the Panthers first to see.
Well, this is early predictions. Early predictions, he's done. Will Grier's going to start 6 games into the season.
Week 3.
Well, no, that's what Baker did, and then he tore it up.
Yeah.
Took the league by storm. No, I think
he made the league feel dangerous.
He sure did, bud. Sure did. I think Will Grier's going to come in and start by week 6. I think that's right. I think Will Grier has more arm talent than Cam right now, and that's not necessarily because Cam is bad. It's because his shoulder is bad. Mm-hmm. Unless he can learn to throw lefty, which may save his career. He's got nobody to throw to. He's got
DJ Moore.
I do like DJ Moore.
Curtis Samuel.
I'm not huge on Curtis Samuel necessarily.
He's just a playmaker and athlete.
That's what she said.
But I like DJ. I like between the two. I like DJ Moore.
And Greg Olson's he's old, man. He's projected to be a top 5 guy, but that's only if Cam shows up.
I'm more
no. Cam doesn't even need to show up.
I'm more concerned about the fact that Luke Kuechly got his ankles broken by an 11-year-old.
What?
At one of those youth football.
No way! Oh no, hold on, I got to see this. I didn't see this.
Yeah.
Luke Kuechly?
Yes.
Yeah. Then the next play after, he pretty much just body he just bodied the kid.
He had to show the kid up because being embarrassed by an 11-year-old and breaking your ankles. But going back to the wide receivers while Steven is looking this up, I like DJ Moore. He doesn't have anyone to throw it to, and I think that
DJ Moore is the wide receiver.
Well, no. Comparing to anyone else, and that's why I think that Greg Olson will be a top 5 tight end because one of Cam's almost non-existent arm and 2 non-existent wide receivers. But we will. All
right, I don't know. Yeah, well, so the Carolina Panthers are going to go 5-11. I think that Cam's gonna have a very bad year.
Yeah, this team also lacks a lot of depth too.
They to none. Christian McCaffrey is a legitimate RB1.
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. But my thing is, Christian McCaffrey is also
on a bad team.
Gonna get he's on an awful team.
Just like
you
Barkley.
Put McCaffrey on the Falcons, or you put McCaffrey on the Saints right now.
Well,
I like Kamara, but I'm not a big believer in Kamara.
Well, McCaffrey's shown he can run the ball too.
Exactly, yes. Kamara can, but I just
he's more of a passing back.
Exactly.
But
I don't know. I'm not. Anyway, I look at this. Carolina Panthers are not going to be good this year. They're going to ride McCaffrey. I would be wary on McCaffrey. He's going to be used a lot.
Yes.
Same as Saquon.
And yeah, Saquon.
Yeah.
But Saquon's big, man.
Quads.
New Orleans Saints. 13-3. I stand by that because Drew Brees is potentially a living god.
More than just potentially.
Thank you. I was
more than potentially.
So you guys can't see this, but I was really close to clocking him in his mouth.
I personally believe Cam Newton's better than Drew Brees.
And you need to leave right now.
Oh, wow.
And,
do you really?
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. 1 year, maybe even like a 2 year stretch, they were pretty good neck and neck.
Well, yeah, because both the teams were really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again,
and then they weren't.
Well, to me, I think the Saints and the Chargers are in the same position where
and
the
then
quarterbacks
Sean
are old.
Payton got called out for targeting.
Yeah, you could say they're the same thing with the Patriots. Brady's old.
Yes.
Yes,
but
so is Brees.
But Brees and Rivers and Brady are all playing on the same level. My opinion, they're all. You could argue all three of them could MVP at any year.
MVP
Rivers,
anywhere,
I think, just a tier down, but
yes.
not.
Oh man! Oh my God!
Yes,
I like Rivers.
Lord Jesus, give me the strength.
Rivers isn't bad. I would definitely say Brees and
Brady
are
I agree.
A whole different level.
I agree with that. I just didn't want to. I don't want to give it up. I like Phillip Rivers.
Yeah,
he's a good Christian.
Well, you can't hate
After
Christian
9 kids.
Phillip Rivers.
Christian. That's right. You don't hate Christianity anyway.
He's almost got enough kids to start his own team.
He can do.
Well,
but they're all women. They're all girls. So
he can start the 7-on-7 tournament.
Lingerie football league. Here you go. You better hope he doesn't have any porkers. He can have an old lineman. Oh God.
No, he's gonna have a beefy running back.
I got a line at home that'll block for me.
But my predictions for my projection is that they go 12-4. And I have a big projection for them later on that we'll talk about too, but easily make it playoffs.
Phillip Rivers, don't hate us. I'm kidding. Your daughters are not ugly or fat, for the love of God. Saints are making the playoffs. Moving on to the 13-3. The Buccaneers are going to be 4-12. They are awful. They are awful.
I don't know. They're on the boat with the Falcons. They have a lot of talent. It's just they're not. It's just not a
hate them.
They're just not a collective group.
Jameis Winston is awful.
Wow.
Jameis Winston is so bad.
Would you take him over Mariota?
Yeah.
No! I would not have drafted either one of them!
If you had to choose
I said then, way before I started talking sports, don't draft either one of them.
Would you take Mariota, or who would you take? Mariota or Winston?
Mariota.
Really?
What, you don't want to get crab legs at his restaurant?
No. I don't want his off-field bowls, his BS either. I don't want any of that. Grab her by the hand! I don't want that. I don't need that.
I'd rather have a guy that can throw the ball over 5 yards.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you can't run the triple option here in the pros. No, seriously, that's what made him.
Breaking news: Mariota has to run the wishbone offense for the.
It depends on what offense you're going into. I just hate Jameis Winston. I like Mariota's personality. I like him as a person better. I think he's a better locker room guy.
He's from Hawaii.
Winston's the better player.
Yes,
he's a better quarterback.
Yeah, but not really. He's just kind of more of like
guy can throw the ball farther than 5.
He's more like but I mean, how big is he? He's a big dude. You might as well just work on his speed in his hands. Make him a tight end. I mean, really, he is so bad. He is so bad. What my Great Dane takes in the yard is what he is. A great big Daniel Jones, man. That's what I was saying.
A Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. All right. Anyway, so the Buccaneers are going to go 4-12. So I mean, obviously, I'd take the over on that. But realistically, I don't see them being 500. I don't. Even with Arians, I do not think that they're going to be a good team.
I got one of the blasphemous projections, and I think that they're going to go 9-7.
Yeah, it's blasphemous. You're obviously, you're clearly inebriated.
Daniel Jones.
Dana. I don't see it. I don't see it. Their defense isn't that good. Their offense is not that good. They don't have a running back.
I just want a hefty glass of OJ.
I like OJ Howard. I like OJ Howard a lot. I like Mike Evans a lot. That's it. That's all you got. Jameis
and Chris Godwin too.
I'm not. I mean, he's
a good compliment.
Who are their running backs again?
I don't know.
Who cares? They're not there.
Arg. Arg. We are the booty. Arg.
Arg. Fishing out the booty. Arg. Hear me, cannon roar. Anyway,
moving on to the West.
NFC West, Arizona Cardinals.
They're gonna go 16-0.
I think we all agreed 2-14.
Yep. Yeah, without a doubt.
I said 1-15, and I was trying to.
Well, you said they'll probably win their first game,
and then they'll lose the rest
because nobody's really gonna see Kyler play. I think that's a legitimate thing. That's kind of what happened with Lamar Jackson until the Chargers were all like, oh,
they have a couple pieces of talent with. Christian Kirk's not bad. He's
for the Cardinals. Yeah, I mean, they drafted pretty solid offensive pieces around them. Yeah, and they grabbed who was that DN out of Boston College? They grabbed that.
Zach Allen.
Yeah, I liked him a lot.
But we can't forget their head coach is Cliff Kingsbury, so they're gonna
Cliff. I got hired by a second-rate team, and then left them real quick. Clint Kingsbury, who wants to run
more like a team that was like a blast that was good in the past. That's trying to.
Blast from the past?
Air raid! Everything's from the shotgun! So your running game is non-existent.
Hey,
David Johnson, you better have the best gloves I've ever seen, because all you're doing is running routes.
I mean,
he's another one. Just
stop at Jerry Rice's house and get a lot of stick on.
Oh man, chip and dump, dude. That's all you're doing. You're chipping DNs coming in, and then you're catching real quick. That's it. That's the offense.
You know how he can work on his agility more though? Going to Area 51.
You sure? Oh, man, you sure could. You're going to be dodging them landmines and them sniper rounds.
He'd probably rather get traded to Area 51 than play for Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh, man, Frank Lindor just singled. Indians scored. Anyway, sorry. I got a live update real quick.
But,
no, the Arizona Cardinals are the laughing stock.
They're going to be the laughing stock again. And
this team's going to fall off a cliff after the first week.
It's going to... Hey.
They're going to fall off the cliffs and get buried.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
I'll be here all week, maybe.
Well, potentially. you might be invited back next week. I don't know.
Maybe.
Los Angeles Rams. I think we all have them going positive.
They're going to ram through the division.
Yeah, they will. They're going to win the division. Yes. They're going 10-6. I think 10-6.
I think 13-3. As long as Goff doesn't have the same second half of the year as he did last year.
He had a good second half.
No, he was great and solid the first 8 weeks. Then he had his bye.
Doesn't have running back.
But then he wasn't great.
Gurley had the knee thing last year.
Not to the extent which
we didn't know about it, but I mean,
it was much different watching from the second half of the year in the playoffs to when
that's fair. But he also carried my team to a championship. So,
wait, are you going to draft him this year? No,
not at all.
No,
if I got a top 5 pick, I'm not drafting him.
Exactly.
I'm drafting. Well, you can't draft Zeke either.
No,
unless he signs. No. You draft McCaffrey,
Saquon.
Saquon's number one. In my opinion, Saquon's your number 1 pick.
Either Saquon or Christian McCaffrey as running backs, then either wide receivers Julio or DeAndre Hopkins. Or AB, because all of them are going to get tons of touches.
Well, I like AB. When it comes to the two that you guys just named for running backs,
we got to speed this up, boys.
Who do you think has the better line?
What do you mean who has the better line?
McCaffrey or Barkley? Because obviously
probably Barkley.
Because you know that they're going to get ran a lot, which is going to then be higher cost for injury.
Giants got a better line.
So
yeah, because they got Zeitler.
Yeah,
and they drafted that guy
because Cam bitches all the time about getting hit. Oh man, they hit me too much. I don't throw flags.
Well, I mean, at the same time, Brady doesn't like getting hit either, and
but
that causes him to be off of his game.
Yeah, it does. When Brady gets hit and people get to him, he gets very much off his game. That's fact.
It's called running the ball.
It is called running the ball. All right, anyway. Rams are making the playoffs. I said 10-6. Jonathan said 13-3. Jimmy, what did you say?
I think 9-7, 10-6.
What? That's fair. San Francisco 49ers. We have them as a potential wild card, but I'm not a big believer. I think 6-10 is where they're going to cap out.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because with Garoppolo actually being not hurt, I mean, as of right now at least, and having McKinnon and Breda and
Coleman. You put Tevin Coleman last. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, that is disrespectful. Tevin Coleman's starting. Breda's going to be your second, and McKinnon's your third guy. McKinnon's your Duke Johnson.
It's going to be interesting with just how the team plays together. Because
give me Nick Mullins and I can make that team work.
I like Nick Mullins. I like him a lot. I think he's a future starter in the making. I think somebody should trade for him and to be their backup like yesterday.
Patriots should trade for him.
Absolutely. That's a solid move. However, they did just draft what's his face at LSU.
Oh no, not LSU.
I always thought it was LSU.
No, it
wasn't Georgia. It was
oh my god, it wasn't Ryan Lindley because he went to.
No, it wasn't Lindley.
Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah. Oh, it was Auburn. I don't hate Stidham, but he's not Brady. Anyway,
his name's not Nick Mullins, so it doesn't matter.
It's not. If you're not Nick Mullins, you don't matter. So,
you know what? No, how funny would that be? Jimmy G goes to the 49ers from New England. Nick Mullins goes to New England.
That would be funny. Like, oh, is there something we don't know here? We agree they might be a sleeper team. I'd take the over on the 49ers, but that's if health prevails.
I sure hope so.
Seattle Seahawks. I got them 7-9. I'm not a big believer in this team at all.
I wasn't a believer in them last year, and they somehow got to the playoffs.
They're bad. I think they're a bad team.
Yeah.
I think they have a run game that isn't that great. They have a quarterback that is.
They used to have a lot
more of a running
Chris
back.
Chris Carson's good back.
No, Russell Wilson's not more of a running back.
Him and Rashad Penny are a good combo together. That's why they were successful last year.
Yeah, I don't love it. There's
Wilson doesn't have a definitive wide receiver one, and they don't have Baldwin.
Oh, yeah, don't do it. Don't you do it.
Oh, what about DK Metcalf?
I hate you so much. DK Metcalf is going to bust so hard.
He doesn't fit the offense.
He's going to OG mudbone this team.
I don't know. I mean, we all agreed that they're going to go 7-9, but that's being optimistic for that team. But moving on to Buffalo in the East.
The AFC. We're going to the AFC.
Yes.
Oh, God. Buffalo Bills are a potential wild card team.
They're going to be a wild card team this year.
I think they're going to be 8-8.
Josh Allen is so good.
Josh Allen is underrated. Highly underrated.
I didn't like Josh Allen last year because Baker Mayfield came into the fold, but I actually do like Josh Allen.
I like Josh Allen a lot. I think they're going to go 8-8.
He is.
Jonathan hates him though. He's a loser.
Yeah, I think they're going to go 6-10. I'm curious how the team's going to be with everyone together with all the moves that they did. But it's just one of the many teams to watch throughout the season and see how it
absolutely. Unfolds. I think what's funny is our evaluation of quarterbacks is completely different.
Yeah.
From Jonathan's. He is very different in his evaluation, which is strange, but
I really like what Kyler Murray has to offer.
Kyler Murray, have you seen him run? Miami Dolphins.
They're going 15-1.
3-13. Oh, 15-1. Oh, man! I thought we agreed they're going to be bad.
My Super Bowl prediction is Miami versus Arizona. Oh, sorry. Just kidding. 3-13 at best.
Yeah, I think I went with 3-13. Jimmy and I talked about it. We agreed 3-13 was the move.
I said 5-11. Again, that's still being optimistic for them.
Take the under for 5-11.
But yeah, that's like at absolute most and working perfectly in their favor. 5-11.
Who's their left tackle? Is that Tunsil?
Yeah, I think so.
He's one of the better ones in the league, though.
Well, too bad he's not blocking anyone.
If the Browns traded for Laramie Tunsil, I'd be okay with that.
Depends what you have to give up.
Nah, I mean, yeah. But the Dolphins are ever rebuilding, especially now. And
so what, you just throw him a first-round pick and say, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here's a first-round pick.
Here's your bone from the dog pound.
You could toss him a couple old linemen we picked up. We got depth at. Here you go.
Yeah.
Take Corbett. Shit, he doesn't look like he's going to start anyway.
Yeah, you plug him right in at left
tackle. Ride that horse.
Coach, I hurt my toe the other day.
Coach, I don't think I'm ready to go. Yeah, Dolphins are not going to be good.
New England Patriots now.
Now, the Patriots, we all agree they're going to be good. We all agree they're going to win this division. We all agree they're going to make the playoffs. I got them going 11-5. Jonathan has them going
10-6.
I think 11-5 is like I feel like it's normal for them. It's going to be like
it's expected. I think 11-5 is expected. It's actually low end compared to what I've seen. You could take the over on 11-5.
Yeah,
I think you'd take the over.
Like if you take out Tom Brady, the team is young and talented.
Yeah, if you take out but you don't have a quarterback. So,
exactly.
I mean, you take out Tom Brady, you're
throwing Nick Mullins.
Yeah, there you go. If you take out Tom Brady, you're like a 5-11 team at best. I mean, at best.
Well, it depends who your backup quarterback is. I mean, if Brian Hoyer is
Stidham. Oh, that's right, Brian Hoyer.
Yeah.
Brian Hoyer, I stand by this.
Cleveland!
Brian Hoyer is not a starter, but he is a fantastic backup.
Exactly.
Yes.
Brian Hoyer, that's why he couldn't... He couldn't last the whole year in Cleveland, but he had a good year.
Yeah, he wasn't bad in Cleveland.
He was not bad.
Well, no, he was good in Cleveland until he forgot how to slide.
Well, no, he had one bad week, and then the fan base was asking for him to get traded.
Well, that's the entire fan base, though. That's the Browns fans every week.
Well, exactly.
If Baker has 2 bad weeks, it's over.
Right. But that's why I liked. Oh my God. I liked Hoyer.
I want Cliff.
Give me Garrett.
And it's sad to say that he had the one bad week, and everyone asked for his job to get go away.
For who was this?
Hoyer.
Oh well, yeah, yeah, but he was never really a starter.
I mean, yes, he is not.
That's when the league was
QB1 talent or anything like that.
That's when the league was all like, oh yeah, let's test the Tom Brady backups.
Yeah, but he was good for that time, and realistically, he might have been able to last the season, but
now that slide.
That slid downhill real quick.
It sure did. It sure did to a concussion.
New
York Jets. I just don't think so, buddy. Yeah. New York Jets. I think.
Oh, you got something to look forward to. You're better than the Giants this year.
Yep. Here you go. Sucks. 6-10. Honestly, I'd take the over. I have the Jets going 6-10.
You're a small Daniel Jones. You're not.
I don't hate Sam Darnold, but I wouldn't want him starting my team. Throw picks somewhere else, like in New York.
Darn.
But I mean, he does have running backs behind him now. So
Le'Veon Bell.
Got one. That's it.
Hey, better than nothing. Like he had last year. But
you didn't like Isaiah Crowell?
No, not at all.
I sure hope Quincy Enunwa was really good.
Quincy Enunwa had a good friggin' 6-game span.
And
they're like, oh god, everybody likes him now. Ha 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 ha.
My name is Quincy.
Quincy Enunwa. And
top of the morning.
He hasn't really done anything since. So what are you gonna do? A lot of people like Rodney. Was it Rodney Anderson? Rodney Anderson.
Robbie. Big old Rob.
Who cares? He sucks. He's overrated. He's not good. He's fast. That's it. What does that get you? Speed gets you certain things, but when you can't catch and you're made of balsa wood, you're not great. Have you seen him? He's a walking twig. He's
tap him, he breaks.
Yeah, he is. He's a sprinting branch.
He's a branch in the wind.
He's so bad. I don't like. I'm not a big fan of Robbie Anderson. Obviously, didn't even know his name. Now, the most important division in all football, AFC North.
It's AFC North football. Let me tell you.
We all argued really hard on this, and the only reason I didn't take what Jonathan took for the Ravens is because I didn't want to have the same thing as him again. I have going.
And they're
0-16. I'm just kidding.
We also did throw some punches in the mix.
I think the Ravens are going to go 7-9.
I would say 6-10.
They're going to have the leading rusher in the NFL, so I think they're going to go 10-6.
Lamar Jackson.
And have his ACL tear, just like RG3.
The two of them. Oh, yeah.
RG3. He, that's all he is.
He's on the team, too, which makes it that much funnier.
He is an RG3 younger, and he is going to get hurt and ruin his career as well.
Except RG3 could throw.
I would say RG3 actually had a promising career.
He did, and then he was like, "No, I'm not going to slide. I'm going to dive and take this hit right in my knee."
I'm just going to try and see how I can bend my knee backwards.
Ooh. Oh, it doesn't do that. Ow! This knee pad didn't help at all. But 7-9. I'm not happy about it. I'd take the under. I don't like the Ravens. I don't think the defense is even half of what it was. Oh, we got a top 5 defense.
Well, they lost.
Says all Ravens fans. You got nothing.
Nope.
You got an over-the-hill Earl Thomas. I'd like to...
Well, you got Earl Thomas on one leg.
Who's their good corners? They have a couple...
Jimmy Smith.
Who's the young kid, though?
Oh, well, Marlon Humphrey.
Yep, I like him. I hate to say it, he's legit. He is legit. He's probably the best corner in this division.
Mm-hmm.
And that's...
Well, yeah, because he played all 16 games last year.
Denzel, though.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Denzel is injury prone, and that's only because he doesn't know how to tackle, because he's also made of balsa wood.
Vance McDonald, 6'6", 280 pounds.
My God,
Let me lower my shoulder.
What, do you think he's another Joe Hayden in the mix?
Joe Hayden, you could... If you look at Joe Hayden's stats...
At his age...
The dude started off as a Pro Bowler hard. Like a Hall of Famer. If he would have kept up what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Hayden is legit. I hate saying that. Joe Hayden's legit.
But he's just having too many concussions.
Hayden?
Yes.
Hayden didn't have concussions.
Yeah,
Not that I remember.
No,
Hayden just...
On Cleveland, he just didn't want to play it.
Yeah.
He went to Pittsburgh, then he's like, I can actually...
oh, man, oh my God, what is this? I can see again.
I love you, Coach Tomlin.
Even in the smog city of America.
Such a bum. Pittsburgh?
Smog? Yeah, oh, yeah.
Is it Smog City?
Yeah, second to L.A.
I didn't know that. Anyway, Ravens 7-9, Johnson 6-10. I hate them. They're bad. They're not good. Cincinnati Bengals. I got them going 13.
Zach Taylor.
4-2. That's still also being optimistic.
I mean, you could if everybody stays healthy, Andy Dalton's better than 3-13.
Zach Taylor's not.
AJ Green's better than 3-13.
Zach Taylor's me calling Sean McVay during the game. Hey,
Hey, Sean.
What do we call?
Sean, who do I have him throw to?
Coach, what's the call on this play?
I know you're trying to call your own game, but this is really important right now. So, realistic. I mean, Joe Mixon is.
Yeah, he's a
great running back.
But guess what? You lost
third best starting running back.
But you lost Jonah Williams for a year. So, and plus, Zach Taylor is spelled with a Z. Zach. Z-A-C.
Yeah.
Who spells Zach like that?
Yeah, where's your H, bud? Well, I think Zach Stacy.
A K would be better.
Go back to Disney.
I don't care. Even if it's a K, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Zach attack.
Yeah, I think I'd take the over on 3-13, but not in this division. They're going to lose every game. Every team in this division is going to have at least 2 wins, except for the Bengals. We're going to do Steelers before we do the Browns, so that's happening. Pittsburgh Steelers 9-7.
They're going to steal a wild card spot this year.
I think so too. I think it's just the Steelers, man.
Yeah, it's the Steelers.
They got robbed out of one last year. Go Browns.
So that's why they'll steal it this year.
That's why Baker threw the game.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know.
But I say that they'll go 500 and 8-8.
Jimmy, what do you got?
I think 9-7.
Yeah, I think 9-7 gets a playoff or gets a wild card.
The Ravens and Steelers are going to do Ravens and Steelers thing, and they're just going to somehow win. No one knows how.
Yeah, no one knows how because Lamar Jackson can't throw. But he's really shifty. I just want to see him take one hit and just turn into dust. Just wham! Oh my God, my knee! What happened to his leg?
Mr.
It
Stark.
just disappeared under the knee.
Thanos snap of his fingers.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
That still breaks my heart watching that. The poor kid, he's dead. He's super dead.
Cleveland Browns.
Like Lamar Jackson's leg in the dust.
The Browns.
How's that knee doing? It's fake.
Best in the division. Making playoffs. We all agree 11-5.
You agreed 11-5?
I'm like...
I would...
like low end 9-7.
They're feeling dangerous.
I know. I don't want to say it, but
they're going to take the league by storm. Jimmy's opinion doesn't matter in this case.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the lowest they go is 9-7. I think if you don't win, have a winning record, and win the division,
you burn them at the stake.
Yeah, I mean,
going 9-7.
This is the best team in this division by far, in my opinion, by far.
Going 9-7 would be as if Chubb gets hurt, Duke can't keep up, and they're just not on the same pace.
I know you're cutting them off at the knees here. I mean, if Chubb gets hurt and Duke gets traded, and I mean that's 8 games that you don't have solid running game. Exactly. I'm pretty sure 9-7 is an afterthought.
C.J. Anderson still available?
Is he really?
No, he's on Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised that the Rams didn't
keep him
after the playoffs.
Who's the coach there?
Patricia.
dummy. What an idiot. I like him as a D coordinator. That's about it. What a dummy. Browns will go 11-5.
Easily make the playoffs.
They'll win the division.
I sure hope so.
If you don't win the division and everybody's healthy, I'm pretty sure
just a playoff spot would be all I ask for.
Yeah, I mean, really, blow it up.
If
you don't win the division with this team and everybody stays healthy,
if you don't make the playoffs, then I'm gonna.
There's gonna be a legitimate riot. First Energy Stadium may be half of what it was. I mean, seriously, this field is gonna look black because it's burnt.
The first 8 games, they are going to feel dangerous. When Kareem comes back, they are going to set the whole league on fire.
I sure hope so.
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Moving on to the South.
South, Houston Texans. We all feel they're going to be a potential playoff team, a little wild card action. I got them going 8-8, and that's only because they still don't have an offensive line, but they have a potential MVP candidate in Deshaun Watson.
I think he's a dark horse for MVP this year.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And you got the cheat code, DeAndre Hopkins. So,
yep.
Their run game, though, is garbage.
Yeah, because they have a terrible line.
Yeah, they do. Well, they got bad. I think got bad.
Oh, we got Titus Howard.
Oh, Titus Howard in the first round, that first pick. Titus Howard, you know what he used to be?
Titus.
A quarterback. Who cares?
He was a quarterback?
He was a quarterback. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to get super, super big and lift a lot of weights and become a left tackle.
So is this like Jamarcus Russell's like a lost cousin? Like, Jamarcus Russell left the league and now he's like 280 pounds?
Yeah, he's huge. I thought he lost a lot of weight.
Sucks.
I like the Texans. I like what they have. I like what they can bring. Their defense needs work, even though they have an awesome pass rush. It's not awesome enough. Can't pay Clowney.
Watt's always injured.
Yeah, but Watt. You could argue Watt is.
Watt didn't get hurt last year.
Watt is better. Than Aaron Donald. Statistically, over their careers.
Oh yeah, right now.
Over their careers, I take Watt over Donald.
Well, because Watt's been in the league like 4 or 5 more years than he is, though.
Than Donald?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Something like that.
I mean, you could even start, just since Donald's been in the league.
I mean, if Donald doesn't get hurt, he's just entering his prime right
now.
Don't
get me wrong. If he puts up another 20-sack year, Jesus.
Donald is definitely
as a D tackle. That's
gross,
with. Dude. You could imagine they could absolutely put him on the outside and he could rush.
And the front seven for Houston's much better than the one in LA.
Agreed.
Oh,
that's factual.
Without a doubt.
Because without Donald, I mean, my Brockers isn't bad. I mean, it's just they have a bunch of okay players. Donald's just what elevates it all.
That's fair. That's a fair statement.
Yeah.
Houston, we think they might be a wild card team. I'd like to see that happen, but your line's garbage. You have no running game. It's literally Deshaun Watson or nothing. And I mean, really, that's it. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins is a solid fantasy pick, but for 8-8, if the line doesn't show improvement, you could argue to take the under.
Yep. Oh yeah, no doubt.
Indianapolis Colts. We're all really high on them. I got them 11-5. Jonathan.
Also at 11-5.
It's 13-3.
Really, you're gonna stand by 13-3?
They're gonna be the best team in the regular season. I think. I really do.
Yeah, they have a good team. I do like their team. I really, really, really like this team.
I just hope that Luck isn't crippled and just.
They have one of the best O-lines, if not the best O-line in the league.
You have one of the best linebackers in the league. You have one of the best receiving cores in the league.
And there's only
I'm not big on Marlon Mack.
I am.
No, they're
Mack is.
Yeah, you picked him up in fantasy and I laughed in your face for it.
Yeah, and I proved you wrong with it.
Yeah, get out of here.
But
Mack's okay. They just don't have a standout back.
They don't.
If they had a good back, then we're talking a different story here.
Right, but
I agree with that. Oh yeah, if they have a good back, I think 13-3 should be. I mean, 12-4 should be expected.
Oh yeah.
My opinion. You have that solid run game,
yes.
but
so we all said 11-5, but we should honestly expect over.
Oh,
they're gonna take this division.
13-3.
Yeah, I said 11-5. Yeah, I'd take the over. Jacksonville Jaguars, 5-11, because
right now I just think there's a lot of I think they can go 8-8 or above 500.
I feel
like there's just so much tension because Jalen Ramsey wants a big.
He wants a big deal. I mean, if you're
wants
smart,
that cash, homie.
If you're smart, you just might want to look to deal.
Yeah.
You deal Ramsey to somebody who can pay him, and because he's a rental this year. So you might as well grab him, send him to a team that can contend, get a haul, and then you could draft a solid defensive member. Even though the Jaguars have a pretty decent defense,
their front seven's amazing.
Yeah, I got them at 5-11 though. I mean, your D is good, but Big Dick Nick, he's not the quarterback. He's not the guy I would take. I would take what's his face, Case Keenum over Nick. That's who it was. It was Case Keenum and Nick Foles.
Oh yeah,
I'd take Keenum all day.
Oh yeah,
statistically speaking, Case Keenum is superior.
The only problem is that Nick Foles did beat Case Keenum in the NFC Championship and won the Super Bowl that year.
That's fair. However, I'd take Keenum. Personally, I'd take Case Keenum.
You know what the sad part is that Keenum and Foles both came from the Rams and did horrible.
Well, Jeff Fisher,
once they left,
Jeff Fisher's an awful quarterback, or an awful quarterback coach. Awful.
But you know what? He won more games than Hugh Jackson. So
that's true. Yeah, I mean, he did.
Never went 0-16 and 1-15.
But
Hugh Jackson, we have strong feelings.
You mean what? 3-32?
Yeah, it was bad.
But
Jacksonville will be 5-11, and I honestly, you could almost argue the under.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have a running game. Your defense will carry you through the season, but if you can't score, you can't score.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say 8-8.
Depends on the offense, how the offense comes together.
Yeah, but definitely the under on 8-8. But moving on to Tennessee.
What do you got?
I say 6-10.
Yeah.
We all agreed 6-10.
Yeah.
The Titans are overrated. Marcus Mariota.
They're not overrated. They have just one bad piece, and that's their quarterback.
Yeah, if you improve your quarterback, which I think they'll be able to do in this upcoming draft, because
trade for Case Keenum.
If you trade for Case Keenum, this team's legit.
Yes.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Because who's behind Case Keenum right now?
Dwayne Haskins.
There you go.
Which
Washington's gonna look to deal.
Which the funny thing is that
Alex Smith will come back healthy halfway through the year. Well, actually, I don't think he's playing.
Alex, your leg is still backwards.
We still gotta reset your knee.
The blasphemous
what
accusation and prediction is that others are saying that Haskins is going to start over Keenum.
And I think there's a legitimate chance.
Well, yeah, why not? Keenum's just a great backup. He's also a great backup, so it doesn't matter.
Well, he is a great backup, yes. But, like what we have joked around in the past, Haskins is more of a locker room leader.
That's JT Barrett.
And JT Barrett, yes. But
don't you speak his name negatively in my presence.
But between the two, between Haskins and Keenum, I would choose Keenum. Like you guys said with Foles and Keenum.
Yeah, I think you start with Keenum.
Right, especially right now with him being a rookie.
Washington's not going to do good this year anyway.
And that's my point. I would not put him into the mix for him to have his legs start going backwards.
All I think they should do is to start Keenum. Then if it comes to week 3 and it's like middle of the second quarter, then Case Keenum gets a concussion. And it's here, okay, Dwayne.
But moral of the story is Marcus Mariota is bad. 6-10 is probably their high. I would take the under.
The fact that Marcus Mariota has a playoff victory really is weird. He only has one against the Kansas City Chiefs. Just saying.
Very upset. Very, very currently upset. Very upset. So upset I could jump out my window. Very upset.
Me too.
No, Titans are bad. Defense is good. Titans are bad. The offense is so bad. It's a Jacksonville situation. That's why they're pretty good.
It's just a strict quarterback situation.
It's a quarterback problem. You improve the quarterback. I mean, Blake Bortles obviously didn't do it for him. But then again, Leonard Fournette just didn't show up.
Well, he was good as a rookie.
Yeah, did he actually get hurt? I mean, you don't really know. Anybody. All right, moving on to the West. Denver Broncos, 6-10, and you could argue the over.
You can argue under. Too.
I think you could. I think Flacco. I think Flacco's actually going to come out pretty decent.
He's going to be decent, but
if they don't start Locke.
Well, but they also have two sophomore wide receivers that are going to be 1 and 2.
They're in absolutely no rush to start Locke. There's no need to.
Right.
This team is built for the future.
Yeah, It
is.
Philip Lindsay is probably one of the most underrated players in this league.
He's disrespected. The year he had
so hard. Oh my God! You want to talk shifty? That dude will leave your jock in the sidelines.
Yeah,
he will do to Kuechly that 11-year-old.
I gotta watch that video. I didn't get to see that damn video.
But
he is fast and he can move.
Oh my God, is he quick?
The thing I worry about with this
Shout out Joe Schobert.
Except for Jabril Peppers.
The thing I worry about with this team is that with how young they are, with Lindsey, with Sutton, with
that's right, Cortland Sutton. I like Sutton a lot.
I like them.
Who's their sophomore receiver? You said
Cortland Sutton.
Sutton and Deshaun Hamilton. They are going to be their one.
Sean Hamilton.
Another sophomore receiver.
Is he good as Cortland Sutton? Because Cortland
Sutton, I would say, is going to be the wide receiver 1. Because Sanders, one
Did
is...
you see him last year?
Well, Sanders obviously is still nursing his
Emmanuel,
injury.
He's a veteran piece.
But he is old. He is going to be the wide receiver 3 and only fill in when he needs to. They are going to rely, I think, a little too much on the younger guys. But
I think you need to lean on your younger guys because Emmanuel Sanders is
right, and I agree. But
I don't think. I think you just sit lock until like a year. I think you.
But I think that is why we all agreed that they are going to be 6-10, or in my case 5-11.
Yeah, this team is built for the future.
Yeah.
Give it about another year, maybe 2 years, and they will be.
If I was
argue the best.
If I was Elway, you offload Sanders now for draft picks.
Oh yeah,
if you can.
Well,
also, do you know Demaryius Thomas went to the Pats?
Yeah.
We were talking about Denver. I just remember that. Yeah. I didn't know that. Well, he's an old guy though. He's older now, so
he is.
So you can do anyway. Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes MVP. He's on the cover of Madden.
Madden curse.
Madden curse. Thank you. We talked about it last year. It's legitimate. They're 11-5 though. If he stays healthy, if he doesn't get crippled, which typically happens with man curse.
Well,
but they got rid of a lot of their defense.
No, but he just tore up his entire team. He literally ruined the locker room. Showed that Big Ben is a racist, and he proved that Big Ben runs the team. It's not Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
he completely destroyed the locker room in Pittsburgh. I almost said Cleveland.
He literally just clicked like the send the nukes button and just.
He's all like, "Oh yeah, Russia? Nah, go F yourselves.
And gone.
Get running.
Yeah.
Find that bunker. You know.
Yeah. The only thing that we all worry about with Kansas City is the defense because they got rid of a lot of their people.
Booty.
Yeah, defense is bad. But this offense is arguably the best in the league. What was? Because Kareem Hunt's on the Browns now, and Tyreek Hill is breaking kids' arms.
And possibly getting traded. Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. It was a rumor.
With those talks, yeah. Possibly. But
if you lose Hill,
who else is their wide receivers?
Sammy Watkins, forget it.
Kelce.
Right. You might as well put him in a crutch now.
Yeah,
Kelsey's
legit, but he can't catch everything.
Then you're just gonna have to triple cover Travis Kelce.
Wait, why are we saying they're 11-5? Hold on.
I said 9-7.
Yeah, you did.
That's why I said 10-6. But that's
you know what? I'm gonna say 10-6 and take the under.
Exactly. That is wise because.
Hold on, I'm changing that. What I did, I already put my DM. Yeah, 10-6, take the under.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, no, talking it out like that, absolutely not. They're a sleeper team, but
still not going to win. They're still not going to win a Super Bowl.
They need a lot.
No, they're not now with this team.
Andy Reid's your head coach.
Yeah, Andy Reid. He's cursed.
They need a lot of people to step up, and I don't know if it's going to happen.
No, it's not. Moving on to the Chargers.
11-5.
I think 12-4 if Melvin Gordon stays.
Yeah, if not, they're gonna be like 8-8, 9-7.
If they lose Gordon,
Brandon Oliver will be.
They'll probably go 10-6 tops and take the under.
Yeah, it's just because I can't think that I don't expect Rivers to throw the ball 40 times a game. He can't.
No, he can't.
He's over that. He's over that hill, just like Breeze and Brady.
I hate admitting it because I love Phillip Rivers, but
he's got to stay within the 20-30 range, 30 at most.
Yeah,
run the ball, get your guys the ball.
I think it'll be if Gordon leaves.
If they trade,
you could argue it'll be between the Chargers and Chiefs for the division. And if
if he stays, then easily Chargers.
Yeah, I mean, I think easily Chargers if he stays, and you can almost argue that the next team we're talking about, the Raiders, could make a play.
Yeah,
could make a play, but their defense is just not garbage.
No,
defense is bad.
You
drafted solid pieces in the first round this year.
Okay,
but you better hope Farrell shows up.
I'm just saying, like, you just have to have too much, I think, to happen to be that good. Too much has to happen. Like
I got the Raiders going 8-8. I'm a believer. I don't like Gruden necessarily as a QB coach. I like Carr
because he's disrespecting Carr.
Yeah, he is. I like this offense though. I like this offense. I don't like the running back. Josh Jacobs is overrated. He's not going to be good.
No,
just saying.
I mean, I say 9-7, but
AB's going to have his best year of his career.
You and I talked about that last week. I firmly believe.
Yes, Zero it.
And Tyrell Williams, expect him to do exactly what Juju did last year.
Oh yeah.
I think this is going to be exactly what AB and Juju did last year, except you got AB and Tyrell Williams.
Well, Tyrell Williams
And
he's a better red zone threat.
In my opinion, Tyrell Williams is going to catch more touchdowns.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's going to have
maybe not more catches.
No,
but more scores.
Juju's a better playmaker, but Tyrell's a better red zone threat.
Yeah, by playmaker, I would say like route runner and pass catcher as a whole.
Yeah.
My biggest worry would be Derek Carr's back with the injury. Because
Get out of here.
It's the same one that Romo had.
Yeah.
That basically cost Romo his
Romo,
career.
Yeah, not really. Romo played the whole game with a broken back. I don't want to hear that.
He played with a broken everything at that one.
Yeah. He was just bad.
He should have been in a body cast.
Like, don't hate me for it. Tony Romo was overrated though as a quarterback. He's not that great.
That's my quarterback.
So for
America's
Super Bowl,
team.
we're just gonna go to Super Bowl predictions. For the NFC, Jimmy and we went with the Green Bay Packers.
Go!
And Jonathan, of all people, the lifelong Packers fan, went with the Saints.
Yep. I like Breeze a lot.
What a loser!
I mean, I love Rodgers too, but
he went against his favorite team.
But yes, I went against my favorite team,
which is probably the biggest upset of this entire podcast.
At least he's being unbiased.
I mean, really. Yeah. And then for the AFC, we all chose different teams. And I got an asterisk next to mine. But Jimmy,
the New England Patriots.
Of course you would. Which, I mean, you don't bet against the Pats.
Cheaters!
I did it last year, and I said the Chargers were going to go to the Super Bowl, and then they got absolutely destroyed on both sides of the ball against
the Patriots. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. John?
I say Indianapolis Colts. I believe in luck, and I think
his
luck is going to...
I believe in luck.
Hey!
I think his luck will take them...
oh, jeez.
Well, take them there.
I need to go get me Lucky Charms.
Oh, he's doubling down with the puns there, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, he doubling down there.
Right,
what's the look?
All right, Sam, who do you take?
I got the Chargers, and that's if Gordon stays. If Gordon doesn't stay...
you could throw their season out.
Forget about it.
If Gordon doesn't stay, it's the Pats.
But... So now between...
I mean, hold on. I mean, I love N'Keal Harry. I love what he can do.
And Joejuan Williams.
Sony Michel is legitimate. Joejuan Williams, they just killed it. They frickin' manhandled.
Oh, and they got Chase
draft.
Winovich. I totally forgot.
Yeah. Oh my God, the Pats are so good.
Because they're just gonna get the most out of all these guys.
They are because
if they went
Belichick's like, dude, you're told or
Deflategate.
You're gonna be a pothead. So
I told you to run the damn thing.
My question is between the teams that you have picked, who do you guys think would win overall the Super Bowl?
The Patriots, because you're going against a rookie coach, and Bill Belichick just shown last year that having a...
So hold on. If it's Pats against the Packers...
Patriots.
I don't know, man. You gotta take the team. I don't know, man. I really like Rodgers.
I do too.
It's kind of the same thing with Rodgers as Denver.
So I would take the Packers. Oh, I say that, and I just said you don't bet against the Pats. I would take the Packers because I really want Aaron Rodgers to get another one, and I think he'll will this team to really, and their defense is going to be better. In my opinion.
I do too. I like the Packers.
Their front seven.
I can't bet against coaching.
The only
Belichick showed last year, and he embarrassed McVay. Just saying.
He embarrassed him hard.
The only negative side to Green Bay is the same thing with Denver, is how young of their backfield and their wide receivers.
Disagree. Aaron Jones is underrated.
I mean, they have Devontae Adams, yes. But
Devontae Adams isn't a true one.
But they have Geronimo Allison.
And Geronimo Allison is not...
he stepped up last year.
A lot of unproven guys.
Yeah, you got a lot of unproven guys. Same thing with the Pats, though.
Joe and
what do you mean?
Stephon Gilmore.
You got Julian Edelman. You got Julius Thomas. You have
Julius
two.
Thomas. Ooh,
Demarius Thomas. Whatever.
Demarius Thomas.
I thought it was the Packers.
No.
Patriots.
Oh,
so so I mean they have veteran wide receiver 1 and 2, and then you have the rookie who was it again?
How do you forget this man's name? N'Keal Harry. N'Keal Harry is going to be receiver 1.
All I'm saying is that the Patriots made Rex Burkhead look relevant.
And Rex Burkhead was like RB3 on the Bengals.
Yeah, so that's my biggest thing with
Just
Green
saying,
Bay.
they made a white running back look amazing.
And he did look amazing.
So
I miss Danny Wood. Days of Danny Wood.
Oh, yes. But it's going to be interesting as to how the Super Bowl and just the whole season is going to turn out.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think the Chargers would beat the Saints.
Nah.
Better defense.
Chargers have a better defense.
Mm-hmm.
Chargers would beat the Saints.
But
I think
it's Breeze.
Colts would stomp the Saints.
Oh,
in my opinion. And I love Drew Brees.
Like, if Chargers against the Saints, Derwin James is going to murder Michael Thomas. Like, I'm sorry.
And I love Michael Thomas. I do. Huge OSU fan.
Derwin James, all Anthony Lynch is just going to say is
look at Johnson's,
he's going to look at Nasir Adderley and Derwin James and just say, he's going to look at Michael Thomas and point at him. Murder this dude.
Knees. Done.
And they have Desmond King. I liked him coming out of Iowa, but, they're loaded.
Yeah, they got a good team.
I don't know. I love Breeze a lot, too, but I don't know. I don't know who I would definitively say.
I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it'll be Green Bay and the Pats. Saints will lose a heartbreaker.
You have been listening to the Sports Avenue podcast with Steve and Jim, and along with John.
our little world premiere, John Becker.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be filling in for Jimmy here in
about a
month's time. Jimmy's currently going to broadcasting school, so he's going to be doing that. He's going to be helping the show. We're going to be helping the brand, the Sportsnet brand. That's all right. Nobody's going to see that, G, you goof.
Got to break the shell of sports media.
Breaking the shell of sports media, baby.
I created that.
You sure did. Thank you for listening. God bless you. God bless America.